Today is another beautiful day, and a lot of people have been having serious issue opening a PayPal account in Nigeria. Even as of yesterday, someone sent me a message that she tried opening a PayPal account, that she did this, she did that, she doesn't even know if it's activated, and then she said CBN has agreed to allow Nigerians to be able to do that. And I tried it with my own Nigerian card and my US dollar card, and which is my domiciliary account. It still didn't work, so that means it's not working even as that today. But I bring you good news. You can open a PayPal account without stress. In less than 5 minutes, you can get it done, and you can start receiving and sending. The only thing we can do presently is just to send. We can't receive. But here right now, I'm going to show you how you can open a PayPal account here anywhere in Africa. If you're having any limitation to opening a PayPal account, right here with this video, you will be able to do it. But you need to watch everything because there are so many rules that I'll be mentioning in between this video. But just before we do that, I will need you to do me a favor. Try to like this video and also help me to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification button so that this video can go viral for more people to benefit from it. So I'm just going to take you through the journey right now on my screen. So let's start. So here is my screen, and then the very first thing you need to do is to hit the sign up button, which is here on your top right side corner of your browser. If you already have a PayPal account open and you can use that to send and receive, so if you want to open a new one using this method I'm going to be showing to you, the number one rule is don't use the same browser. So what can you do to avoid this? Because you can't even remember the browser you use in opening it. So PayPal is highly secured. Every little thing you do, then they pick up on you. So you should avoid that. From any browser you're using, use the incognito mode and then go to the site. So, and the link to the site for you to be able to open this is still PayPal, but you can't go through the normal paypal.com. So it's going to be paypal.com/ae/business. So let's just go back to that right now. Okay, so this is it right now, paypal.com/ae/business. Then it's the sign up button. Okay, good. So you have two options on the sign up. It is definitely free. You have the personal and you have the business account. So you can't go with the personal accounts, but you have to go with the business account. So let's just select the business account and click continue. So here it is. It's going to ask you to just create a business account, and everything is asking your legal information, because at the tail end of it you have to connect it to your legal document. So make sure everything is correct. Like I said, those are the rules. Make sure everything is correct. So the first one is your legal name. So for me here, I'll just use I've been able to fill everything. So just scroll down to make sure you click on the agreement and then click agree to submit. So while that is loading, here we're making progress with it already. So it's asking you to start activating your account. So let's just proceed with the activation of the account, even though a mail would have been sent to you, but let's proceed from here. Okay, so the first question is asking you if you are an individual seller or a business. So are you to sell on the site, or you have a registered company or non-profit? So for me, I'll just go with the individual seller, which is a sole proprietor. That is all you need, and then you just have to fill in all these details. Okay, so basically here you just use individual, then make sure for the date of birth, make sure everything is correct as it is on your ID, because like I said, that ID is going to be very, very important later on. Okay, so what's your nationality? Definitely Nigeria. You can be in Nigeria, you move to Dubai, you do things in Dubai, and you move around, so there's no big deal with that. Now here is the most important part, which is your phone number, and that takes us to the second rule. Don't use the same number you used to open a previous account on PayPal. So use an entirely new phone number, or if you have, some of us have two SIMs. If you've not used your second SIM, you can use it here. If you've used both, then you may actually use someone very close to you. In case they send a code for verification, you can use that code in the future. If you're gonna buy a new SIM, what if you don't use the same after 6 months, it get blocked? So what happens? So make sure you use a phone number that you can access. So let's select Nigeria. Let's just continue with the registration. This is the other tricky part in this PayPal opening account. So what's your residential address? So you can't use your Nigerian address in this case. You can only use a UAE residential address. So what I'm just going to tell you to do is just go to Google Map, go to Google and then search for a business location, and then you can just use the detail. So what is the most important thing for you? Because you can have a business in Dubai, and at the time they need you, maybe you're in Nigeria, any part of the world, or you're in Ghana, you're in Cameroon. So wherever you are in the world, you may be a nomad person who moves all around. So that is not a big deal. Just get a real and genuine address. So just go to Google. Let's just open that and see what to do. So for me, I will just type fashion beauty store and beauty address in Dubai with PO box. Then you see the reason for the PO box. Okay, we are there right now. So let's check this out if this will fly. So okay, so here is one. You can scroll down to see the address if it's something you can use. There's no PO box here, so I'm not going to use this. So I'll come back to it later, but let's move on. Until you see the one that has PO box, then I'll explain the reason behind that for you. So yeah, I'll just scroll down to look for more. Okay, yeah, this is looking great. All right, so I'm going to use this address as my address. So kiosk number 22. So, just copy the address as seen here, but what's most important, first copy everything as it is, then go back to your account. Okay, so for me, I would make this knife Dira. I think that's the location. So this is the address. So I'll make this as my additional information. So I'm going to cut it down here. Number 3. So the city is Dubai. For the Emirates is Dubai. Then the city seems to be, I think, there. Dubai. So the city is Dubai. So I'm going to use Dubai. Then I'll leave this number as the PO box here. Okay, so this is all you need and you're good. So just hit the next button and let's move to the next stage. Okay, so it's asking you to tell us about your business. It's asking for your business registration number. You know, please provide the number shown on your registration certificate. You can leave it, it's optional. So he's asking, what's the primary currency for your business? Definitely dollar. What do you sell, or what type of service do you provide? For me, I would pick on digital service, digital goods. So in your own case, it can be anything. It depends on what you do. Do you have a business website? Well, I would say no. In this case, what's the business service address? You know, you can use as above. So we're good. Just hit the next button. Okay, so we're complete the customer identification process to avoid PayPal account service interruption. So this is very, very important, as you've seen. So place of incorporation. So for me, I'm just going to hit on Nigeria in this case and click submit. Congrats, you're all set. We've emailed your confirmation link to verify that email address you provide belong to you. Okay, go to home page. Let's just go to the home page and then you can go and include your email and every other details that this is my home page, and you can see a huge difference between the Nigerian dashboard and then this dashboard that you're having. In this dashboard, it says that you can actually receive and you can actually send. So money in, money out. You can see both, and you can also create an invoice. You can't do that with a Nigerian account. So there's a whole lot here that I would say is of great value to you. So just before I take you through to the next one, if you're still enjoying this video and you feel it's something that everybody needs to see, you know, I would just implore you to like this video for me, and also help me to subscribe to this channel, as well as hit the notification button so that you can always receive, because there's more video coming up around this. You know, how do you create an account in the US, a bank account in the US, in less than 2 minutes. So I'll also run you through that as well. So just before we move to update our profile on this PayPal account, because you need to set your email and every other information. But just before you do that, I think it's also very important I share another rule to you. You should avoid using the same IP address. You know, when I say IP address is being generated from the ISP, that's the internet service provider. So if you open if you using an old ISP, if you've been opening your PayPal account with an old ISP and you're now using a new ISP, that's fine. Make sure you don't use the same IP address to connect to your PayPal account, because right now you have to, as it is now, I have to, you know, I have the old one which I opened about 10 years ago, which I can receive and send, but I have the new one which I just opened with you guys now, which I can use to receive and send. So for this, I'm not going to be using the same ISP to open this. But another good thing because your ISP provides your IP address. So once your IP address is conflicting, so sometimes if you use two SIMs or whatever it is, or you find someone else, oh, quickly, let me use your internet to log in. So those are the things. I'm not saying there's going to be an issue. I'm not saying there's been an issue. I've tried this before. The account was not flagged, was not banned, but I'm just saying, to be on the safer side, you just need to do some of these things and avoid story that tells, but this has been working and can receive money and send out from there. So let's just hit on the profile settings and see what we need to update in our account. Okay, so here's your account. If there's anything you want to update, you can practically update it from here, but everything for me is fine. So the only thing I need to go to here is to scroll down, click on personal information, check if everything is fine. It's fine, you move on, and that is it. So for me, everything looks fine here, so you don't need to stress yourself on this. So the only thing that is left, which is important for you, is to make sure you upload your identity card, either your voter's card, your driver's license, or international passport. So whatever that is suitable, just upload it for the last form of verification, because they need to connect those information with the face. There's no problem with you being a Nigerian who has an office in Dubai. Be a Nigerian, so you're carrying the Nigerian international passport and you're resident in Dubai, so that means you can use it. The very last rule that I'm going to share with you is to avoid using the same email address you use when you're trying to create an account. Don't use the same email address. I don't know if I've shared that with you before. So make sure you use another email address. You can create another email address, whether you used Yahoo before, you can use a Google this time around. So those are the rules and those are the things you need to do to have a PayPal account, and you can enjoy it. So I want to believe that you enjoyed this. You can still do me that honor to just like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification button. I'm going to be doing another video about how you can actually create an account in the US, and you can use it anywhere in the world in less than 2 minutes, and the account will be functional. And such an account can be connected to this. So if you go to the dashboard now, you will notice that we've not completed this. It's going to tell you that you've not completed it, and this is it here. So you've been able to, the first thing you've been able to do is to verify your profile, which is one of the three. So we now need to confirm our email. I said it earlier that we've not confirmed the email. So just hit that button and wait for a while. It's going to be on your inbox, and let's just wait for it to land. This is my inbox, so I'm going to wait for it. Okay, so the email is in. Let's just confirm the email and we should be good. Okay, so here it is. Just hit on confirm. It's asking for the password. Your email has just been confirmed, so continue. If you follow the rules very well, everything will go smoothly. So we've done 2 out of 3 for accounts to be activated. And what's the last thing that you need to do is just to link your bank and accounts, and then to link your card, which is one very simple thing I know you can do. So just link so the kind of card that you can actually use is only your domiciliary account. So that's the only account that you can link to it. So your bank, filling the details, filling your MasterCard for the card, and then filling the domiciliary account for the bank, and you're good to go. So that is all that you need. The account is working fine. Everything is good. You can send out, you can receive, and then you can create an invoice. So thank you so very much for staying till the very end of this video, and do me the honor to do it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you.